What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Summer, your host with the most, coming to you live for a little chitty chat. That's chitty chat. It's early and it's late at the same time, so I don't know if this is a good time to go live or a bad time to go live. But we here and we're gonna talk about what we're gonna talk about. Now, I do have a recap scheduled for later on this afternoon, or this evening. I think it's scheduled for 7:30. That's when we're going to get into some tea. Because I had a ball last night on that live with y'all. I had a really good time. That was a really good live. The atmosphere was dope. I love that we had people in the comments that had opposing views, people that were trying to get their perspective across, share their point and their view. I truly enjoy that type of dialogue. So I look forward to tonight. But are you biased? Are you? Hey, Stephiana. Hey, love. Thank you so much for being a member of my YouTube channel, supporting me the way that you do. Thank you. And don't talk no trash, because I know I'm late. I was supposed to be on at 1:30, and I got caught up and distracted, so don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Y'all know how I do. I'm trying to do better, though. I'm trying to do better, though. But what's up, y'all? I wanted to come on and I wanted to ask, are you biased? I want to talk about something, because it's been people in my comments. I haven't been caught up in the midst of these accusations like this and just a little bit, but it's back. It's back in my comment section. People are accusing me of being biased. And when I ask them for an example, it's crickets. Hey, Miss De Jesus. I'm not even going to try the first name. Hey, Miss De Jesus. I've been accused of being biased. And I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. I think all of us can be a little biased. And we're going to talk about that. I think generally speaking, we all have a bias. And if we're going to talk about bias, especially on social media, I see a lot of people in the comment section who be biased. Meaning, y'all pick the side and y'all going to stand beside them regardless of the information that comes out. Y'all don't care. It doesn't matter because you rocking with who you rocking with, okay? They could have information come out, like I said, for y'all, from the believer, the person y'all worship themselves, and y'all still gonna pick what y'all pick. And I could say that because I've seen people say they don't care what the biblical stuff say. You can't listen to this entertainment. It's okay. How you going? I'm going. Oh, I don't really care. It's just a topic, and I thought it was an interesting one I want to talk about. Because first I want to get into, come on over to YouTube. I think I'm going to keep this up on Facebook. I'm going to try anyway, but a lot of times my Facebook gets dinged. So that's part of the reason why I don't go live on Facebook. It's just not safe over there. It's just not safe. But what does it mean to be biased? Anybody know? What is your interpretation of being biased? What is your interpretation of being biased? Hey Mel, how you doing, boo? So, the quick overview of being biased, from my understanding, we're gonna go to the dictionary first, is judging someone unfairly no matter what the facts are. That is my interpretation of being biased. Do you guys agree with that? With what I just said? Is that similar to your view of what being biased is? I'm sorry, I got a peppermint in my mouth, so sorry if y'all can hear like the clicking. Is it loud? Am I eating this? Is it loud? Hit the thumbs up, you guys. But I want to know before we move on, is what the description I just gave of for myself of being biased. Do you agree with that? To me, being biased is unfairly judging someone regardless of what the facts are. Just being in denial, regardless of what come out, your stance is yours. You being prejudiced against someone, you know, for your own personal reasons. It could be because you team somebody else. It could be because the color of their skin. It could be because the way they hair done. It could be because of a lot of different things. Is that your understanding of being biased? Just being unfair, regardless of what the facts come out about a person or thing, your stance is going to be your stance no matter what. To me, that is being biased. I guess nobody wants to say whether they agree with that or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and move along. According to the dictionary, Oxford, it says bias means to be unfairly prejudiced for or against someone or something. They prefer one group of people to another and behave unfairly as a result. Being biased to me would be no matter what someone does, nothing will change your thought. I think that's very similar to what I just said. Somebody who, you know, that's my understanding of it. Okay. You was writing fast. So let's get into it. So, having a biased view about a situation or a person means like you hold unfair ideas about them, a prejudice, in so many other words, right? And I think an opinion could be biased or it could be unbiased. I think it could be both. I think because an opinion is pretty much like a belief someone holds. It's your standpoint, it's your view based on a situation or a person. Hey, Lily, based on a situation or opinion, right? And I think a lot of people take my opinion because they see me in the comments engaging with people who I enjoy as a reason to call me biased, right? So I've been asking folks like in my highlights, because my page is about highlights, in my clips, can somebody point out to me like what in my clips am I being biased about? Like, can you tell me? Now, my opinion is mine, my perspective is mine, my viewpoint is mine. And I typically base that off of what people present to me on this here platform. So, based on what I saw and what they shown from themselves, not from what other people have said, that be the difference. I feel like a lot of times I try not to go off of what people said about the person. I like to hear stuff straight from an individual's mouth. I like to watch, and make my own decision based off what I saw them say and them do. I don't like to go off of hearsay per se. Now, my opinion, my perspective would be hearsay. So you should go and watch these people yourselves and make your own opinions, after you are informed. Don't just follow the crowd because people are talking about it. Hey, Cupcake Boo, what's up, Lily? Don't just go follow the crowd because the people are saying this. Is a bunch of people saying this, so it got to be true. Or there's a bunch of people saying this, so that can't be true. No, go watch for yourself and formulate your own opinion. Because one thing I have learned in life, especially on this here social media app, is like I just said, and I've witnessed these things with my own eyes. I've witnessed it with my own eyes. No matter what is said, no matter what is presented, no matter what comes out, once people have their mind made up about a person or a thing, you cannot deter them. You can't. You can't. They won't even admit to, okay, yeah, they was wrong. Example. Oh, we're going to talk about that later. But example, it was someone covering someone by the name of Amora, I'm sorry, I know I'm chopping up the name. Covered a story. She was Team Brianna, right? She was Team Brianna to the death of her. And she covered a story and they put out details accusing LaTruth of being an abuser, using photos and things and attributing them to him. And then some time passed, and that same person that came out and said those things and attributed them to Robert, she came out later and said, I have to apologize and I have to admit something to y'all. The things I had put out and some of the photos I shown was not from Robert. They were not from the truth. They were, in fact, from her current boyfriend at the time. And even after that information came out, I listened to someone myself sit on who was it? I'm about to say the truth, not the truth. I witnessed someone sit on, dang, what is his name, y'all? uh 2K. I witnessed someone sit on 2K's live, called in on the phone and argued 2K down about the things that the lady said out of her own mouth, trying to make excuses and still trying to say, regardless of her admitting that she lied, she still didn't lie. He still is this, he still is that. So to me, hearing things like that let me know it don't matter what the truth is. It don't matter what the facts are. People make up their mind about people, and that's that. And they will leave out certain things to make their standpoint look bad. You know what I'm saying? So I always say go watch these things for yourself and formulate your own opinion, because we all going to have a different view. We all going to have our own opinions. And even after I give my view or my opinion on something, I always say this is not their truth though. This is just my opinion, but my opinion can't replace the actual truth. And none of us really know the truth because none of us were there for none of this stuff that we watch on social media. We only know what's shown to us. And then as individuals, we formulate our own opinions. But even at the end of all of it, I always say, but their truth is their truth. You know, the truth is his truth. Brianna truth is her truth. Amora's truth is her truth. Freaking whoever, my truth is my truth. Y'all in the comments, y'all truth is y'all truth. Regardless of the what someone else thinks, no one really knows. Only you know. Being biased can influence how you perceive, inter- interpret, and respond to information, often leading to unfair or prejudiced judgments or decisions. Do you believe some bloggers do this often? I definitely think it happens. No one. Absolutely. I would be a liar if I said it didn't happen. I would be a liar if I said it didn't happen, because it happens across the board with bloggers, non bloggers, just people in general. I think we all, including myself, can be biased in certain things. I think we all have a little bit of bias in us when we make decisions and stuff. I'm not gonna say that we don't. Actually, Jack spoke about this on her live the other day about how we all could be a little biased, and I think that's true. And when I say that, I want to explain what I mean by that. I don't even know if I don't even think sometimes when we make decisions and our opinions are formulated, a lot of times our upbringing impacts the way we view things, right? Example, when you grow up in your household, your parent influences, well, your parent guides you, they lead you, they kind of teach you what's the right, what's wrong, what's okay, what's not okay, and things like that. They kind of show us what's acceptable, what's not. And a lot of times, depending on where you grow up and how you grow up, things that you deem okay, and things that you deem not okay, somebody else might look at it and be like, no, I see it a different way. Stuff you think is okay, I think is dysfunctional. Stuff you think is not okay, I think is acceptable. So the way that we grew up, our environments we were in, the way we socialize, and things like that also impact our opinion. So a lot of times people will look at that as being biased. Now, I don't necessarily view that as being biased, but one could, because my experiences and what I think is okay, what I think is right, what I think is wrong is absolutely going to impact the way that I view something. So, example, while one person might think that it's okay to, um, what's an example? I'm trying to think of like a real example, something that I've spoke on or whatever recently. I can't think of it. I can't think of one thing. But I think that our upbringing and situations that we've been in, even as adults, relationships, somebody might think that it's okay to, oh, let's say poly. Some people think poly is immoral. Some people think being in a relationship with more than it just being monogamous is not okay. So they automatically dislike a person living that lifestyle. I think that is being biased. But on the flip side, no, not really, because that's what they were taught. That's what they learned. That's what they believe in. So somebody could be like, you being biased because you don't even know nothing about it. You just automatically like, But on the flip side, if that's my belief, that's my understanding, that just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some people are not open minded to certain things because their understanding of stuff is their understanding. It's just how they view it. You know what I mean? So I think being biased is the term is used real, real loosely, and it could be like walking a really, really thin line because it's so many things that go into stuff. It's so many things that go into things. And I don't think any one person should try to make you believe. I mean, we can have a dialogue. I love a good dialogue. I love conversation where you have opposing views and thoughts. But at the end of it, if you still don't believe my stance and my point, it should be no beef. It should be no problem. It should be that's how you see it, cool, but that ain't how I see it. And we should be able to move along, not unless it's something detrimental, like I don't know, abuse or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But just generally speaking, especially about things that do not affect us in our daily lives, things that have nothing to really do with us, things on social media, you know what I'm saying? Generally speaking, like I think we should be able to have a different point. Like some people think that it's not okay for a grown adult past a certain age to mess with somebody who is technically a grown adult, legal adult, because they feel like they have too big of an age gap, where someone else feel like if they an adult, they an adult. And and that's just that. A lot of people have tussled about that here on this app. A lot of people look over, a lot of people will say, put the blame on the older person versus the younger person and this, that, and the third. It's so many different viewpoints, on it, on things like that. Very controversial topic. Shoot, politics, religion, those are things that will never be a never it'll be a never ending, never ending story. Let me see. I felt some type of way about May years back, but over time, I've seen her move in a different light than what people portrayed about her and formed my own opinion. And I ain't mad. I F's with her. Period. And a lot of times, we are influenced, especially on social media. It's so easy to be influenced by how somebody else perceives another person, especially if you're rocking with them. We see it all the time. Shoot, I've been a target of that. It's people now that rock with me through and through that used to not want to deal with me because they ain't fool with me. They had their opinions and their perspectives, and a lot of times it was influenced by other people who would say things and contribute certain characteristics to me that just absolutely is not true. And I feel like even in situations for me, even if people want to say I'm biased, you are very biased towards Carmen for sure. Can you give me an example, Monica? Hey, Monica, how you doing? Can you give me an example of how I'm biased towards Carmen? I would love to hear it. Um, for example, I feel like I don't like to clump situations together. A lot of times people will try to clump things that have happened into one. No, we're talking about this specific situation right here today. This happened today. That's what we're talking about. I'm not talking about something that happened 50 years ago. Let's stay on part. Let's stay on topic. Let's focus on this. Let's focus on the facts in this situation that we are aware of, or the things that we watch dealing with this situation, whether we know they are facts or not. And based on the information that was shown, this is where I stand. This is my view. And in situations like that, a lot of times you will see people like they don't care about the current situation and the information that came out about it. Their view is going to be their view because of all those 950 other reasons that they have for stuff that has nothing to do with the one situation. So they're going to formulate their viewpoint on something that has nothing to do with the current situation, like the current thing at hand. You know what I'm saying? And even if I decided a person is not for me, and I've people have seen this for me many a times. Even if I've decided a person is not for me, or if a person has disrespected me, you know, in whatever kind of way, whether it was personal, whether it was a personal attack on me or my religious beliefs or whatever. If I see them doing something and I deem it to be positive or good, I'm going to give them their accolades. I'm going to give them their props for that. I'm going to say, oh, I dug that. I felt that. Even with other things that have occurred, because for me, I ain't no hater. You know what I'm saying? And or situations where, like, if I hear something and somebody attributes something to someone that's not true, regardless of how I feel about the individual, I could be like, no, that's not what happened. Let's go get the clip and put it side by side. Let's see what the person really said versus what this person is saying they said, and see like what was really facts. Because I can separate my personal feelings from a thing. I feel like, generally speaking, I think I do a okay job with that, regardless of what people want to say or whatnot. You were on their YouTube commenting on her getting out of jail and saying you couldn't imagine she did that. You never saved the footage. She definitely made those threats. How was that being biased? Because I feel like she didn't do something. That's not being biased, Monica. That's not being biased. You seeing me comments on a YouTube channel being happy someone got out of jail and saying that I couldn't imagine that she made a threat against someone's life. That's not being biased. Me not being able to. How is that biased? And I never saved what footage? I never saved what footage? I never saved what footage? The footage from when Chef Carmen admitted that she said she made the statement about blowing Nandy's edges back. I've never seen the live at all. I said that in the comments too. I said I never. Sorry, Nubian. I'm eating a. I'm eating a peppermint. Let me take it out my mouth. I said it in those comments too. Maybe you missed it. I said I never saw the actual live. I would love to see the live for myself. I haven't seen you favorably report on other influencers that don't rock with Carmen. Now, Monica, either you new to my page or you just flat out lying. Now, for those who have been here, actually support Summer's Room. Do y'all agree with Monica's statement with her saying that I have never favorably reported on other influencers that don't rock with Carmen? Because Monica, I just covered content with um Miriam's Amazing Kitchen, Miriam's Amazing Catering. I think, but you know who I'm talking about. That was favorable to her, regardless of how people wanted to see it. I highlighted the fact that Mama Tracy absolutely subbed her in her live and accused her of being a troll because a fake page was in her comments, and highlighted that she started the stuff back up with Miriam. And Miriam and Carmen absolutely don't get along. So, and that's just today. But the facts are the facts. People keep saying do your research. Do your research on what? I said I never saw the footage. And I also said, based on the things that I have watched myself from Carmen, I don't get that from her, that she would threaten to, that her words would mean to take someone's life. I also understand in conversation and language with the way that we talk on the app that someone referencing blowing your edges back and things like that, depending on what was said in the conversation, she could have meant blow her mind, not legit blow her mind out of her head, like her brain out of her head. And I also mentioned that Nandy is entitled to feel how she feels. We have to be careful of the words that we say. So I'm not sure how that can be perceived as bias. But Monica, you've been in my comments a little bit upset for a while. I'm not really sure. Are you trying to change my mind? Hey, Catherine. I just put it back on. Let me take it out. Um, then Nandy would have been telling the truth. Well, Nandy saying that Chef Carmen made the statement is absolutely true. Her saying that she meant to unalive her is a question mark, Monica. Hey, beautiful disaster. It seems she needs to her research. Having an opinion is not being biased. Right, I'm confused. Hey, sweet truth. She said, put it back in. I ain't bothered. Hey, Mary. You good? Like you said, some folks just don't take the others. Yeah, absolutely. Some people just don't like people, and that's okay. But even with not liking people, I'm not going to attribute something to a person that's not facts. Even with me not liking certain things about certain people, I'm not going to attribute something to someone that is not facts. I try not to do that. And if I do put out information and people in here who follow me can confirm, if I put out something and I understood it incorrectly or the information was false, I come back and I stand on, oh, I was wrong about that, y'all. Remember when I said so and so and so and so? That is not what happened. I misunderstood. I put the wrong information out. I didn't watch enough of the clip. I went back, I was advised, somebody showed me, and I was wrong. I don't have no problem with coming back and saying, I'm wrong. Absolutely. And you have yours, and that's absolutely fine. We all saw it live. The judge can't take chances. I'm not upset, sweetie. Okay, love. Absolutely, Monica. No problem. Hey, Mary, you not late. Also, but back to what I was saying. Um, I think a lot of things go into how people make their decisions and their viewpoints. And I think a lot of times people use the word bias way too loosely. It's a lot of terms that's used on this app way too loosely. And I think it's a lot of people who accuse people of being biased who themselves are biased. They are closed minded. They are not willing to accept another viewpoint. They are not willing to see things another way. And they are not even willing to accept someone telling them their truth directly from their mouth. They rather perceive what someone else said based on another person's explanation. Nobody can tell you what they said and what they meant better than the person that said it. Everything else that comes from someone else's speculation is their opinion. But if I said something, I'm the only one that could tell you what I meant by it. I'm the only one that could clarify that. Now, you would definitely make an intelligent and informed decision on what you want to believe based on what you saw from the original statements. And it's important to watch stuff in its entirety, like the whole thing. What was being said prior to, what was said right after, because those are context clues to let you know what a person actually meant. Now, if anybody has that live, I don't know if it's still up. I don't know when it was done. I would love to see it for myself. Absolutely. I would love to see the live that Miss Monica had mentioned for myself. Does Nandy have it on her page? Can she post it? And can she post like a clip that explains like, what was being said directly from Carmen? Like Carmen saying, I want to hear what Carmen said. Now, somebody said on that live that they did the other day that they need to go get the live. And I hope they do. And I hope they post it. But we got to stop making someone else's truth. We got to stop making our truth, meaning our opinions and our perspectives of a thing, somebody else's truth. And we have to stop painting people with these broad brushes. What's up, Niecy baby? We got to stop painting people with these broad brushes, man. And something else we got to stop doing is, why are we always disliking somebody because of what who somebody else like I thought we were like adults. Now that's being biased. Just like people overuse the word gaslighting. Summer, I think you need to hold an education English course on social media one-on-one. Well, when the person you report never gets anything negative about them is biased, in my opinion. Well, that's a lie too, Riker Striker. That's a lie. That's a lie too, Riker Striker. And I won't say negative. People could view it in a negative light, I guess. But my highlights are not anything that I'm saying or anything that I'm doing. It's legit what they said and what they are doing. It's legit them in my highlights. I can't make the person do something different. I can't make the person be something different. It's them in the videos. I'm not really sure what y'all want me to do. Like, would y'all like me to manipulate the video so that it could be pleasing to y'all who dislike people? I don't know. I really don't know. And when I get up here on live and I give my opinion, it's my opinion. You can't make me have a different opinion. Hey Lisa, how you doing? You don't see Nisi? I think Nisi is on YouTube, Mary. Why does the live need to be seen? You don't trust the judge? Well, the judge did not look at all evidence. She made a decision whether to allow the case to go to court. So they will go to court, and we will see all of the evidence presented for us to make an actual informed decision. The only thing that happened the other day was, yes, the information that you presented is enough for me to say we're going to file some charges. Whether they are going to stick and she's going to actually be charged is another story, Riker. I'm not sure if you know that or not. Just like in Nandy's situation, Nandy went to jail because the judge decided whatever Carmen presented was enough for them to pursue, and now they are going to go to court behind that. Same thing with her. Same thing with her. I want to see it because I haven't seen it myself, and because I'm nosy and I like to make my own informed decisions. Like what? Just like you made a decision to be disrespectful about me, and you don't know a thing about me. Not a thing. But because I'm not on the hate Carmen train, you decided to be funny and make a post about me. And then was ignorant enough to ask me to be respectful after you had already been disrespectful. And you probably three times my age. You probably three times my age, Riker the Striker. I'm sorry, y'all. This peppermint is delicious. It is delicious. Um, Case in point, I guess you could view it as negative. I don't view it as negative. I view it as a fact is a fact, or my opinion is my opinion. When Chef Carmen went live and they were going back and forth with what's her name? Pretty Nikki. And they put in Carmen went on live and said something about, I'm not going to repeat it again because I haven't heard anybody talking about it. Um I didn't even put it on my page because it's not something that I wanted to spread. But I did have an opinion about it when she went on that panel and she put out the alleged information that Pretty Nikki had something done and allegedly shared this information with her friend at the time. And she went on a panel and she shared that publicly. I absolutely disagree with that and said she was wrong for it. That is not okay. So saying that I only post her in a positive light is just it's just wrong. Like if Chef Carmen says something that I feel like is overboard, my opinion will be I feel like it's overboard, regardless of like the other side, because I don't think that your actions I don't think that two wrongs make a right. You know, they were wrong, now you are wrong. And that's just that. It's a Georgia thing. Every state doesn't do that. Every state doesn't do what, Smitty? They all right. They good. I just ate a peach and now I want about to eat some ramen. Riker is biased because Riker is biased. She doesn't know Chef, but she dislikes her. And I mean, you know, for whatever reason she dislikes her, that's her opinion, it's her right, you know, to have her view. But you can't make me dislike somebody because you dislike them. I don't know none of these people. I don't have a what is it called? A bone in this fight? I'm just watching just like everybody else. I don't know why you can't find my Facebook page. It's Summer's Room. You can't see it? People are commenting from Summer's Room, so it's still there. What they did to Carmen and Andy. I don't understand what you mean by that, Smitty. Everybody knows what she meant. She didn't mean surprise anyone. Well, that's your opinion, Riker, and I wasn't disrespectful. You definitely was disrespectful. I don't know if I screenshot it or not. You definitely was disrespectful. But that's my opinion of the words that you use. You see how we could disagree? You think that the things that you said was okay, probably based on your upbringing and what you are accustomed to and the people in your life and how y'all socialize. So you might think it's okay. Just like some people on this app, other women that call each other the bitch word all the time. in conversation, no matter what the tone of the conversation is, they don't see what the big deal is. They don't think that you should be offended. And I absolutely am offended by that. So you see how, two different people can have a different opinion on something? Two different people will have a different opinion on something. You see how that works? Nubian Beauty, you. Oh, is that Mookie? Is that? I read the name and I'm like, that's Mookie name, but I ain't used to seeing you on YouTube. Yes, Mookie. Example. Mookie and them use the word bitch, in every situation, and they don't see what the big deal is. But for me, that's not how I communicate. That's not how I talk, and I'm gonna see it as disrespectful every time. You know, two different things. I don't know if I still have the screenshot of your original post because I think you had put up a post and you tagged me and blasted in it. But it's neither here nor there. Um, Carmen threatened her and then went to her resident and then recorded the DA. That's not stalking. Well, I wasn't there, so reading that sounds like stalking. But according to Carmen, she was told to go get a confirmation on where she resided, and so that's why she was there. So Carmen's truth is her truth. Nancy's truth is her truth. We're gonna find out when they go to court about what was actual factual and what the judge perceived as what was okay and what was not okay. But everybody does not have the same view as you because there were hundreds of people. Um, there were hundreds of people on a different live that absolutely agreed that Chef Carmen did not mean her any physical harm or bodily harm, and that they all perceived her statement as saying she was going to blow her mind with like the next things that they had in store. So, no, everybody does not know or agree that she meant to threaten Nandy's life. Love. The way they have to pay bail without being convicted of a crime. No, it's people that go to jail and have to pay bail to get out and then go back to court. I know a lot of people that went to that charges was pressed, they went to jail, they had to bond out, and then they had to go to court. That's absolutely a thing, Smitty. That's not just in Georgia. That's not just uh, uh um that's not just a Georgia thing. I ain't never been in a situation where I needed to confirm somebody's address. So I can't tell you what anybody tells anyone to do. I've never had to press charges against somebody for harassment or stalking. Um, I don't know what details that goes in. I don't know if you were supposed to pay somebody else to do it. I don't know if you could do it yourself. I can't answer that. I have no clue. But if somebody tell me to go confirm somebody's address, I probably am going to ask questions, drive around, try and figure out where they are. I don't know if I would take pictures or admit it publicly, on live or nothing like that, but I would definitely do my due diligence. Carmen effed up, let's be honest. They both messed up, Smitty. Don't forget they both went to jail. They both have pending cases, Smitty. Carmen needs to watch what she says. She knew exactly what she was saying. We'll see what happens, y'all. I just went through that, but I never had to go to court because it was completely thrown out by the courts. Yeah. I live up north, so Smitty, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Now, what's not going to happen, what we don't do over here, we can have conversation. We can agree to disagree. We can, express ourselves. But all the cussing and extra stuff, we going to calm it down a little bit because that's not what we do over here. And this live wasn't even supposed to be about Chef Carmen at all. I do have a live later on today where I'm going to be covering Chef Carmen and Andy, as well as Brianna and Janelle in the truth, I guess. So if 7:30, and we could definitely get in. But I don't want to turn this live into a Chef Carmen. She was wrong. What she said. She meant this, because you know I don't see it that way. Based on what I know so far, I don't think Chef Carmen would have meant to harm her, as in take her life. Now, I would like to see the video for myself because I don't recall ever seeing the video. So I would like to see the video myself. But based off what I've watched, and I don't think based off what I've watched, I don't think that I just don't get that from her. I'm sorry. What for whatever reason y'all feel you are biased is the topic. Not sounding biased to me. Okay, Sandra. It's playful banter, Summer. I will find it. She send it to you. Okay, Riker. Hey, Donna. Not you, Riker. It's other people in the comments. I'm streaming to Facebook and YouTube, so not you, Riker. It's somebody else that's in the comments that was doing just a little bit too much. So I made the statement. That's all. Not you. Not you. I definitely don't know Carmen, as well as I don't know Nandy, as well as I don't know you. Do you know Carmen and Nandy? Do you know Carmen and them? Like off of social media? I absolutely want to see the video. I do not know. I don't know. I don't know Stephanie Marie. I have no clue. I saw the post and I don't know. And even if I did know, see what I'm saying? She said the word ASS is not a curse. In who book, Sandra? In who book? Because Facebook will flag you for it. Facebook will flag you for it. So I don't know who determines whether a curse word is a curse word or not. I also don't believe Carmen would do anything either. We definitely have to watch what we say on social media, regardless, because at the end of the day, regardless of what we meant by what we said, someone else can perceive it differently, obviously. And whether they actually believe it to be that or they want to run with it, you can absolutely get in trouble for the things that you say. Because someone else judging your words can always be a slippery slope. So, like I said the other day, all this stuff is just too much. It all need to stop. If y'all don't like people, don't watch them. Don't support them. People talking about you, I know it's so hard because I need to remind myself of that. Don't come on here just saying any old thing because you could slip up. You could say something that you later on can regret. Yes, they can. She said it's a donkey. That's not what people mean when they say that word, though. They not talking about a donkey. I seen the video. Carmen was just tired of the BS. I think she was speaking out of anger and frustration. Where she messed up is where she said she was going to see her and blow her, and days after she showed up to her residence. Um, up with Whitney's post about her May being separated. I have no clue, you guys. I don't know. Maybe May will speak on it. Maybe she won't, but I don't know. I have no answers for y'all when it comes to that. Some of y'all may not realize, but Maybe is an actual friend of me. So even if I did know, I wouldn't tell y'all. That's not something to me. That's a topic that I wouldn't touch. I'm pretty sure other bloggers are going to post about it. They're going to talk about it. They're going to engage and speculate or whatever. But I am not. Now, if May goes live and they come out publicly and they say something, whether it's a yes or a nay or whatever, possibly. But even then, maybe not because she's an actual friend. She an actual friend. So no. That's Whitney's page. That's definitely Whitney's page. Yeah, that's my personal page. If you're talking about my personal page, it has a slice of cake in my profile picture. Yeah, that's my page. That's my page. So I ain't got no answers for y'all when it come to that. Hey, but Mookie, I was on your live. First of all, I think I seen Niecy in the comments too. Niecy, who's spilling your text messages? Mookie, I seen that post you put up with the screenshot. Somebody sent you a text message between Niecy and somebody else. Who is spilling the beans? Y'all be careful who y'all be talking to in the inbox and the chit chats, man. Because you never know where your message is going to end up at. It's just heating up. Yeah, Summer Young. If the Summer Young page you're talking about with the it has a slice of cheesecake, like a banana pudding cheesecake as the profile picture. That's my personal page. I'm not on there too often. I'm trying to upload videos to it, but I hardly ever be over there. But yeah, that's my page. If that's the page you're talking about. Don't be like, who was it? Can we know? Are you going live? Because, baby, social media has been, I mean, there's always some stuff going on social media, but the internet has been on freaking fire the last couple of days between Chef Carmen and Andy, between Marion and Tracy, Caroline and, you know, protecting her mother, Niecy Baby and Maybay, Mookie and Niecy. It's a lot. It's a Janelle and Brianna, LaTruth wanting he wanting people to apologize and be accountable for what they done drug him through. After Brianna came on here and admitted Janelle absolutely was doing the things that people attributed to him. You know what I'm saying? It's just been a lot. It's been a lot. I'm on a chopping block. If Summer's room disappear, you know somebody got me for copyright. Yes, it is. It's very cool today. My husband came in here and put his arms around my legs and almost kicked them off the bed. Cause why would you do that? It was so cold. Then he gonna say, no, let me get some heat. Let me get some warmth. Ain't that what you do to me? That's different though. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Like you was doing it to be smart. I really be trying to warm up because I'm always cold. Oh yeah, that's why the topic was what it was. Are you biased? Mm-hmm. That's why the topic was what it was because that's exactly Sandra Lewis why the topic is what it was. So you probably missed the beginning of the live where I talked about people talking about me being biased. So that was the inspiration for this little sip and chat, beloved. And I want to say, even people who do not agree with me, for the people who stop by who feel like I'm biased, and things like that, I truly enjoy the dialogue. I love to have conversation with people that have an opposing view with me, especially when we can have an adult conversation. When we could talk to each other and be mature, and have our differences and try to get people to see certain things. I enjoy conversation like that, adult mature conversation of opposing views is always, always welcome. Always. But if you go too far and get disrespectful, that's when it become a problem. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I debate. I love it. My views are okay, Sandra. I'm in the green. My page is growing. So from you looking from the outside looking in, you might say, oh, your views is low. You ain't getting it. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, Sandra. I definitely would like my views to be better, but I think coming off a 90-day suspension, a ban of being demonetized, um, and having to start over again and trying to fight my way through a shadow ban, I think having all green in my professional dashboard on Facebook, and my pages, my numbers growing. I think I'm doing exceptionally well. Um, I am beating my numbers the month prior to numbers as far as views and monetary. So I think I'm doing pretty well. My YouTube is pretty new. It's been up I think almost a year, but I've just started my content on YouTube being consistent. I think I'm in my third month. I'm on my way to 6K. I'm fully monetized on YouTube. I'm making so I think I'm doing pretty well. You can't compare one page to another, right? I seen somebody say in my comments earlier, at least Blasted got views, and she do. She does wonderfully, and I'm so happy for her. Blasted been doing her thing before I was doing my thing, and I think I'm doing pretty well. No, actually, I got some nice views on Carmen and Nandy. I got some nice views. I have videos on my page that have hundreds of thousands of views on them. Some take off the same day, some take a little while to take off, some never take off, but I think I do pretty well. So people like, maybe I'm going to blog the way I want to blog. My page is going to be ran the way I want to run it. And I think people have to understand you can't control how somebody operates their page. The only thing you could do is not give it any of your views. That's the option that you guys have. But I get talked about for being biased, and this is that and the third. Blasted get talked about for being this is that and the third. Feminine affairs get talked about for being this is that and the third. Everybody and their mama get talked about for being this way, that, and third. And usually it is because you are not on a certain train that that person is on. And if you are not blogging in a way that is appeasing to them, they're going to look at you as biased. They're going to look at you as, not being fair. You can't please everybody. And I don't try to be. I don't try to be. It is what it is. Thank you, love. Slow and steady. Keep up the great work. Thank you. One thing about it, I'm going to watch Summer no matter what. Who cares? Period. Okay. Well, some people seem to feel other way, Sandra. You see how you got your view? And then even though Blasted doesn't even go live, people do feel like she has an opinion and that she's biased, which is insane to me that people could say that about Blasted because she don't go live. You know what I'm saying? But people accuse her of that. People accuse her of that. They absolutely do. But yeah. So I had a great dialogue with you guys. And don't forget, if you are looking to save some money by doing absolutely nothing different than what you do already, shopping at the places you already shop, download Rakuten. It's in my description box. It's absolutely free. It does not cost you a thing. This is something I actually use myself. And I don't know if I'm saying the name right. Rakuten, Rakuten. It is an app where you can use to shop at your stores you normally shop at. I use it for I shop at Walmart all the time. So I go on Walmart from the Rakuten app and I save money. It put money back in my pockets. By downloading the app and using it, I definitely will get a referral bonus for it. But you can too. Once you download it and you download the app and you use it, you can share it out to your family and your friends, and you can get the referral bonus too. I have received checks for $100. I've seen checks for $300. I had fell off from using it, cause just not being mindful to click on the app to go shopping, and so I missed out on a lot of money the last couple of months, and I'm pissed about that. But this is an app I actually use. It's not just me. Um, Right. See, Stephanie, no. It's not just something I'm pushing just to push. It's something I actually use for myself. And I'm always going, if it's a way for you to put some money back in your pocket, why not? A dollar is more than not having a dollar. I don't see her being biased. She lets people express themselves without having a debate like some people I know. I mean, well, if you're on my live, Sandra, and I'm talking about my perspective, in my opinion, we're going to conversate and we're going to have an adult dialogue and debate. That's what a conversation is. You can have your view. I'm going to have my view. You're going to express how you see things. I'm going to express how I see things. And that turns into a debate. But you know who can't debate? A person that does not engage. So you cannot get into a debate with people like me if you were in the comments constantly putting a comment down. You could simply say exit to the left and not engage. And then guess what? I can't debate with you. I can't debate with you. It takes two people to debate, boo. So you like it, I like it, and it was fun. I have Ibotta and I don't use it. I need to get back to it. It's so many ways to save money that we are not utilizing, man. Ibotta is another good one. And let me see if I can pin it. Hold on. Hold on. Um can y'all still hear me? Uh Stephanie, I show my face all, well, I'm not gonna say all the time, Stephanie. Can y'all hear me? I'm not gonna say all the time. Oh, I am starving, y'all. I definitely I show my face, Stephanie. If so, I'm Muslim and I cover. So if I'm like right now, I'm lounging and I don't have on my headscarf and stuff like that, so that's why my camera is off. But I used to go live and show my face all the time. But now, if I'm lounging and I'm not up and about, my camera is off. Now if you catch me in my car moving around in the street, I normally turn my camera on then. But if you scroll down my page, you'll definitely see my face. I'm the woman with the head wrap. That's me. Yes, Mary, get them coins. Now download Rakuten and double your money, because those using one app does not prevent you from using another. So use all of them and make that money. My mom gets hundreds and hundreds of dollars back every quarter when they send out her check. I was telling people the other day that my girlfriend, she uses it for her American Express points, and she takes flights. And I don't just mean she flying from PA to Atlanta. She is taking flights outside of the country. She just went to Morocco and she went to Paris. She is like eating, and she used Rakuten and rack up on her points, and she fly for free. Like those tickets cost thousands of dollars. So why not? You essentially flying for free. You're essentially getting money for shopping at places you already was going to spend money at. So why not? I have to go find it. I don't know where it's at. Hey Casey, what's up, Donna? Yes, but welcome to the live, Stephanie. I hope that we see you again. Hey Lisa. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Yes, I said I'm Muslim. Y'all think Muslims is you think I'm Mother Teresa? All the Christians sitting on this app listening to the hoopla? You shocked by that too? Are you shocked by the Amish people being online listening to you think I am infallible? You think I'm not Mother Teresa? I ain't her, and I never claimed to be baby girl. I don't even talk about my religion on the app. The only reason why people know I'm Muslim is because I can't hide it and I show my face. You'll see me again. That may be a good or bad thing. Donna, you Christian? Hey, love. I don't know. Ooh, you Muslim and you on this app? I'm happy for your Muslim family. May Allah continue to increase them in their obedience. I am so proud of them for being where they are in their religious practices, baby girl. I applaud them. I ain't there yet. I'm here for the tea. I'm here for the mess. I'm here for the gossip. I'm here for it all. May I be increased in my obedience. I ain't there yet, though. Keep me in your prayers, Sandra. I'm doing good. Just came on here to have a little chitty chit chat. If you scroll through my lives, you're gonna catch me cursing and stuff too. Ooh, oh my gosh. I'm a bad girl. Bad girl, bad girl. What they gonna do, Sandra? What is the masjid going to do if they found out I was listening to somebody who bashed a woman? What they gonna do? What they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Thank you, Don. I appreciate that. I watched that live with Andy coming live. What live? Sandra, tell me. You gonna tell me something I don't know? Please. What they gonna do? They are going to advise me. They will probably give a khutbah about it, and I'm gonna go about my day and still have to make my own choices. What is the man shit going to do? No, I don't cover Sandra. I'm out here with my booty shorts, someone pop like and dropping. A. Hey Sierra. No, I don't cover, girl. I be out here booty out and everything. Do you cover, Sandra? Sandra, do you cover? Do you cover? Let me put. Hey, Bronte! Where you been, girl? Nicole, don't say what. Stuff it back in. Froggy, don't laugh. Bronte, where you been, girl? love. How you doing, boo? Let me show you how I be out here. Let me see if I can show you. Hold on. Hold on. Let me show you how I be out here. Hold on. This how I be out in the streets. Right here. I be like this in the streets. I be like that in the streets. Hold on, because that's not even a picture. I want to show you. Hold on. Dang, where is it? Here we go. I be like that in the streets. I be like this in the streets. I be like this in the streets. I be like this. And I don't even cover my head. You see me got my bald head all exposed. I be like this in the streets. Hey, Miss Christina. I be like that in the streets. Let me see some other pictures. I don't think I got the other pictures that people made. Where is that picture that freaking where is the picture that um that actually Mookie made? I got that in my little I got the picture that Mookie made of me in my little reel for my song. Dang, I might have deleted some of them out my phone, but they in my little intro. They in my little intro. Oh, dang, I can't find it. But it's a little joint. It's a little joint with a Ninja Turtle with a key mark on. It's a little joint with a key mark on. It's too early to make salat for the next prayer, Sandra. The next one don't come until after 4 p.m., close to 5. Sandra, it's too early. You started your own housekeeping business on the side? Yes. Where you located at? Drop my girl Sierra some business. Face card not declining and don't. Thank you, Bronte. It's too early for salat. The next prayer is Asr. It doesn't come until close to 5. 5 o'clock, beloved. Hey Demetria, how you doing, boo? Let me see if I can show you another picture of me. Hold on. Of how I'll be out here in these streets. Oh, let me. A matter of fact, let me show because the one sister asked, "Do I ever show myself?" I'm gonna show myself. Hold on. Try and get a clear picture of how I be out here in these streets. I'm happy that you caught me, Dimitri. I'm actually about to get off Newburgh or you way in Oregon, girl. I service Newburgh, Dundee only, licensed through the city and registered through the state. She said I got my stuff together, baby girl. So if y'all looking for somebody to clean and you in that area, go holler at her. Congratulations, Sierra, on you starting your business. That's me and my baby girl. Bloop bloop bloop. Wait, sweet truth in here? Hey, does anyone believe that with oh nope. Mm-mm. The topic today was are you biased? We talked about it's a couple of people that were in my comment section. I haven't had this comment in a little bit, but it was a couple of people in my comment section since I had been covering Chef Carmen and Andy and they and Marion, they were calling me biased because I was covering Chef Carmen. So we came live to come talk about that. I may have been a B word back in the day. My bad, Summer. It's cool, Nubian Beauty. No hard feelings, beloved. I like those little pictures. Like I said, stuff like that ain't really hurt. Stuff like that ain't hurt my feelings. I find it funny. I'm all for a little kiki, a little jokey joke, or whatever like that. It's cool. It's cool. Ain't no hard feelings. Um, but I'm gonna get up off here, y'all. I will be back later on at 7:30. I'm going to try to be on time and we're going to get into some other topics. I might have to include it wasn't meant to hurt you. Okay. Cool beef. I might have to include because I definitely seen it after I scheduled my live. Niecy, where you go? Because I want to know who sent Mookie the screenshot. I'm be watching, you know, I got some things to do. I'm gonna try to be on time. Y'all make sure y'all tune in later on at 7:30 p.m. because we're gonna talk about some more things. I enjoyed y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed me. Hey Akiana, you one of my top engagers. Oh, that would be dope to see a live reunion. I want to put together a reunion. Demetria, if you ask any of my friends, I have been talking about putting together a reunion. I would love to do it like in person though. Find a location and plan it out far enough that everybody could come and we sit like on a stage with some chairs and we have a conversation and we have security because I know with some people that things get heated enough, somebody gonna try to run across the stage and run up. So we gonna need security. Okay. I would love to have a reunion in person. I think it would be a dope. I think if we could get together as content creators, we could make, first of all, some coins off of that. Sell some tickets. She beat her one. Oh, oh, oh. Well, that's okay. Sell some tickets, get a place where people could buy tickets and watch it live, and then drop a video streaming it so people could tune in. You can make money on social media too. If I could put it together, it's coming. If I could put it together and I could get people that's willing to show up for real, and we could come together and do it, I'm gonna put it together. I'm serious. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. I would love to do something like that because I think it would be funny. We gonna see who for real, who really will lay some hands or try to lay some hands because we gonna have security, so it ain't gonna go down on the scene. Now, what happened after we leave the building is gonna be on y'all. But I would love, hey diabetes on the dime, I would love. Thank you for following, Casey. I would love to do something like that. Y'all stay tuned. It might happen. But I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. I enjoyed y'all. I hope y'all enjoy me.
Nice. The tea is coming soon. We got the tea. If you at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned. Stay tuned, y'all. Summer's room. The tea is coming soon.
Hold on. Hey, the after school spot, girl. I've been looking for you. I have been wondering where your page went. It disappeared. I'm so happy to see that you are back on Facebook. I am located out of PA, the after school spot. Hey, you guys, if you missed it, this is the page. She runs a program out of Florida. She offers a safe space for children who are in middle school and high school. She provides curriculum and activities to them that are absolutely free of charge. She's helped children get scholarships to college. She has helped children turn their life around who was standing before a judge. They went from bad guy to good guy. So go support her. Someone got y'all suspended. I am so sorry, and I hope that didn't come from me. Because honestly, stay off my page, the after school spot. I'm a blogger page. People people don't care that you're trying to do something positive. They will target anything that we try to do, whether it is good or bad. So I really hope that people did not report your page because I was supporting you guys. So stay off my page publicly. I tried to inbox you privately, but your inbox is not open on the after school spot. So if you want to send me a message from another page, please feel free to do so. I'm so happy that you guys were able to get the help that you needed. And I hope that you continue to get the support that you guys need because you are doing work that needs to be done and the children are important to support. Okay. So if you guys are in Florida, if you're in Florida, she's looking for somebody to help her out. I think she said between the hours of 3:15 and 3:30. Correct me if I'm wrong. It is a gap of time that lapse with her getting her children and getting to the building. She needs somebody to open up the doors for the program for her. It's just a little bit of your time. So if you are in near where she is, I forget what part of Florida, and you think you can help out or you know someone who can help out, please reach out to the after school spot on Facebook. Go help her out, because I saw you on that bicycle pedaling for your dear life trying to get there, and I hated to see it. But Sebrings, Florida, but I love that you are for them kids and you doing everything that you can do in your power. Go support her, you guys. She's always collecting water, school supplies, and toiletries. So go help her out. And she needs someone to volunteer some time. If you could give up 15 minutes of your time, hit her up and let her know that you could be there. I'm serious. I
Dice. The tea is coming soon. We got the tea. If you're at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned. Stay tuned, y'all. Summer's room. The tea is coming soon. We got the tea. If you're at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned. Stay tuned, y'all. Summer's room.
Be sure to smash that follow button on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.